Hello, this is our talk.
And on this episode, judging by the title, we are going to discuss Walking Dead vs. ZNation, which is a new show on Sci-Fi, which is nothing like The Walking Dead, because it is way better.
Okay, first of all, I'm on the Walking Dead side, and he's on ZNation's side. And in case you didn't know, in our world it's January 8th. In your world it's probably January 8th or January 9th or...
Later.
Yeah, later.
And if it's earlier, you're probably a time traveler.
Yep. So, first of all, we're going to talk about what's good with each side and then what's wrong with each side. First of all, on the what's good side, we're going to talk about ZNation. What's good about ZNation?
Okay, so first of all, even though it's only in this first series, they've gotten so far. They've completed their mission, basically. They have someone that actually has a possibility of curing it, so that... Whereas with The Walking Dead, we
ain't talk about The Walking Dead yet. Just keep
okay, yeah, we're not talking about the bad things yet. So, possibility of curing it. What was I saying? And also, there are zombie animals in ZNation, which is pretty fucking awesome. So, there's that. And, I can see you.
And?
In the camera.
And? Keep going.
Okay, so, ZNation, there's actually an objective. And the casting in it is way better. It is. It is better. I mean, I am a big fan of The Walking Dead as well, but I just feel like they're not really going anywhere. I mean, with season 5 coming out tonight, and
we're gonna talk about the bad. Just keep going. We're gonna talk about the bad. That goes with the bad. We just gonna keep going.
And basically, everyone in the group is badass, and there's no one complains. No one argues about who's leading. When the leader died, spoiler alert. Someone came in right there and took his place. No arguing. No one having died. And also, no Lori's or Andreas.
Screw you.
Because...
I think they were amazing characters.
Well, that explains why I don't like ZNation. And also, they have 10K, who is awesome.
You done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the goodness of The Walking Dead. First of all, The Walking Dead has amazing drama. It has amazing actors. And it has amazing storyline so far. But it does have its flaws, and we're going to get into the flaws so far. I like how they just took The Walking Dead, how they just took it to a little show on AMC. And AMC...
Hang on, can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a little show. It was based off of the comics, which were a huge thing.
Yeah, but...
And by the way, can I just say one more thing about ZNation? Okay, it's a much wider range of zombies. Like, there's a lot more things happen to the zombies in it than they have. That you have to watch the show to find out. But spoiler alert, I'm just gonna say it now. There's radioactive zombies, zombie bears, zombie babies, stoner zombies, Viagra zombies. Zombies on meth and
Viagra zombies.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky weird.
Like big dicks.
It doesn't show it, but it's really weird. There are zombies on Ritalin, which is an ADHD thing, and I've never been on Ritalin. Okay, go back to you. Sorry.
I lost my train of thought. That Viagra zombie, bro, the fuck. I can just see a zombie being hard as hell walking down the street. Okay, we're not going to spoil it. Like I said, I like how they took a small thing based off of a comic book. And I'm going to say that because the goodness out of it, because the comic book doesn't even connect to the TV show. That's why I said that.
It did in the beginning, right?
Yeah, but it changed over time.
Yeah, it felt worse.
And it was pretty good. And I like how, because at first I was like, then I started getting into it more. And I started dipping off a bit, but then I started getting into it more. But I just think it's a pretty good show. It does have, every show has its flaws.
which we will talk about after this.
In
Short
a couple
message.
of minutes.
Hi.
Okay.
That was a message.
Now, what's the bad? The bad of both shows. What's the bad of ZNation?
The bad about ZNation, the only thing I can think of is the ending. Spoiler alert, again. Yeah, there's kind of a bunch of nukes heading at everyone, and then Murphy just kind of disappears, and don't really see how they're gonna get out of that.
Which makes me really question how there's going to be a season 2.
But hey, even if there isn't a season 2, it was pretty fucking awesome. But there is a season 2 because they're filming it now.
One season.
Whereas with Walking Dead, they've made 5 seasons and not progressed at all.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that.
Except for Beth dying, which, well, by the way, was awesome. Good job, writer. Yeah, fuck you.
I love Beth. Beth was
yeah. So did everyone. You want to know who's gonna kill next? Daryl.
I swear if they killed Daryl, there's basically no point of watching this goddamn.
Yeah, and see, because those writers are just dickheads, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Okay, the bad of The Walking Dead. Okay, there are a lot of flaws with The Walking Dead. First of all, why the fuck are they still in Atlanta? If it was a goddamn apocalypse, I would be gone. It's no point. It's basically no point in staying here anymore. Just leave. You got the open road to do. LA, California, Washington.
Those are the worst possible places to go.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about that. I will go to Washington because you never know. You never know what you might find. First of all, you might find the White House. You might see the president. He could be alive.
Or he could be a zombie.
They got Marine One. In case you don't know what Marine One or Air Force One is, it's the president's private jet and private army in case of any catastrophic countrywide. Like, say if a terrorist bombed Washington or America, but President Obama would have an immediate escape route. It could be alive. You never know. And next of all, the real reason why it's bad is because they kind of don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna admit it. I'll admit it. They don't know what they're doing. They're just walking around measly, not knowing where the hell they're going. And I kind of wonder how they even survived this long without a plan.
See, most of them haven't. There are only 4 people from the original group. And I was watching the show, like, I binged it, like, 5 times. And I noticed in season 2, when I think it's someone on the van. Was it Dale? Was it Dale that was on his van? Or not his van, his RV, whatever. And all the zombies are coming on the highway when they're heading and they wind up at Herschel's farm. One of the zombies, you actually see them fix their makeup. Like, you see them, like, messing with their hair, like, in the crowd, which is really stupid. And then another thing. Why don't any of the zombies have bite marks? It's like, did they all die of natural causes?
Okay, you know how, like, the bodies decompose?
Yeah, but they're not decomposing. That's the thing. It's been 2 fucking years, and they're not decomposing.
Maybe they can recently turn. A month? 6
See,
months?
there are all these pockets of survivors in the comics. Like, there are, like, tons of groups, and they all, like, are interconnected. And then there are all these zombies. And, like, in that one scene where, like, Bob is, like, when they first introduced Bob, and they all go to that college, how are there even that many zombies in there? I mean, did they all die together?
Do you know how many college students there are?
Hold on, why are none of their... But did they all die at the same time? I mean, if they all didn't die at the same time, some of them should have bite marks, some of them should be eaten, there should be bodies, but there are no bodies, just zombies.
Okay, think about it, they're all in class at the moment.
And so they all died at the same time?
Yeah.
Sitting up?
If you were in class, I don't think you'd make it out, brother.
Yeah, but they were all sitting. Why were they sitting? Oh, wait, no, they weren't sitting.
Okay, and another...
But how did they all turn? Did they die of starvation? They would have been
freaking,
thin.
I don't know.
So many plot holes in The Walking Dead, seriously. Just saying.
Okay, but the thing with ZNation, they don't even know how they're gonna make it out. They don't even know what they're doing. Bro, they have no idea what they're doing right
Do
now.
they have any idea what they're doing in The Walking Dead?
No, they gonna think of something.
See,
Maybe they
hold
gonna make a plan tonight. What time is it?
Hold the fuck up. The only good thing about Walking Dead is the first episode.
8:34.
And the only good thing about The Walking Dead is the start of season 5 when Carol blows up that thing at Terminus. Spoiler alert. And it's just awesome.
Okay. Another thing why I don't like this is the last reason why I don't like The Walking Dead. Season 2, when they were on Herschel's farm, was so goddamn boring. I literally have no idea what happened that whole season.
Well, I kind of liked that season.
I didn't like that goddamn
I
season.
kind of liked how it was on mellowed down though.
It was like that only season I didn't like. It was the only season I was literally sitting there every night like, when the fuck are they gonna get off this farm? There was rarely any action scenes. There were baby action scenes. There were those times where they have those long, measly talks, and you easily lose interest in the next couple of minutes. That's like those talks. I hate those talks because if you don't interest me, I'm easily gonna lose my train of thought. I'm just gonna. That's the only reason why. That's the last reason why I think The Walking Dead is just flawed. That's the last reason.
But see, they made it up at the end of season 2 when all those zombies came out of nowhere. And ZNation kind of stole that. They kind of stole that. Like, all the zombies came together. That's the only thing they really stole of them. And also, the zombies run in ZNation, which are just...
Which makes no goddamn sense.
But, look, everyone in ZNation is way more awesome than everyone in The Walking Dead. Because, hold on. Because the zombies are scarier in ZNation, and yet none of them die.
Here's the thing with ZNation zombies that I don't get. If they're dead, why are they shouldn't be able to move that fast. Their bodies have been decomposed. There's literally... How are they... what's keeping them up so that they can run like that?
Well, see, this one's just a virus. Like, they don't have to die first. In The Walking Dead, they die first, and then they come back as zombies, which makes sense why they're slow. But in ZNation, you just turn. You don't die first. You just... turn.
Yeah, that'd be my statistic. I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Bye, guys.
Bye, YouTube.
Subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
And don't forget to watch the new episode of The Walking Dead tonight, February 8th.
For us, it's February 8th. It was probably February 9th. Okay,
No, it'll still be February 8th for them.
You gonna blow this in?
Yeah.
Oh shit, is it still recording?
Yeah, it's...
Cut it off.
Bye.